He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Virginia Tech's offense will get the ball first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
Hey, they're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you hurry. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity, so some challenges coming his way for sure.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Hokies in the hurry-up.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job. And look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. He'll keep it himself. Makes a man miss. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Hokies decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Mustangs offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front, because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks. It's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also for the ball to come out quick. Win in the secondary right now.
Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. Jukes his way for more. Gets it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Quarterback on the keeper. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin them deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a ball. The Hokies will hustle to the line.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver
had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points, start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Knocked it right good, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown, you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. Dropping back, it's Watson. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Heat.
And defense, man, it helps you a lot. You can be a linebacker or a corner, or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break up the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Hokies will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got a man, it's Saunders. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Mustangs will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
The Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Find some space enough to get 5 to the 22. And the Hokies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Tight end finds a soft spot. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. To complete the pass, but short of the sticks. Results the same. Here comes the punt team. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the RPO, complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Mustangs racing to the line in a hurry-up. Tight end now now in motion. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Mustangs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Gets it out quickly. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they got it at the 42.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Makes it past the marker. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. When he gets loose, he gets the 1st down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you've got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the 1st conference game in the ACC for your team.
The kick is on its way. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Back to pass, it's Watson. Oh, they're after him. With the catch, it's Heath. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground. Here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Brings up 2nd down.
Gonna run it. It's Lewis. And the spin move forward in a little time is not about yardage. The Hokies are facing 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Now he's going to break the pocket. Got the 1st down. And a nice pickup on the run. It gets down to avoid contact. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Give to the back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Hokies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Now on the option. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum. And unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leiter, they just haven't been able to pull away.
They'll give it to the back.
They're up by 7 over Wisconsin. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Complete on the comeback. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Caught in the backfield, it's Cooper. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Mustangs want to move quickly.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to run for it. Tying it on! 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense, quick tempo.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. And that is no good. And guys, still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The give to the tailback. Got the first down and more. The ball squirts free. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble. Is
Headed back onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. They'll run the option. Now the toss. He got penetration to make the stop in the backfield, and they gave back that 4 they just gained. It's 3rd and 10.
Third down coming up.
From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Now, fourth down.
Trying to keep the drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Huge loss on the play. It's a turnover on downs.
Got it in the middle. It's Wiggins.
That RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and set the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did.
For the offense.
He'll do it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. And the Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Back to pass, it's Watson. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Still running at the 40. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Number 2.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Third down.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Mustangs line up to punt it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it away at the 37. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Pulls it in. It's Wiggins. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush them.
Brings into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Wow, what a nice run. He's showing you his athleticism there. You guys remember back in the day we were calling a game here, and the all-time great Virginia Tech running back Kevin Jones came up to the booth, and he got into a vertical leap contest with Pollock. It was awesome. This guy on the field, man, he's got so much skill and ability. He's strong, and he's fast, and I think he can also out-jump them.
Looking to throw, it's Watson. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Lets it go to the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. High the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. And he is sacked at the 7.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry up. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking downfield, it's Watson. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fellow, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who you trust the most.
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. And that one's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. You couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. On the ground, it's Lewis. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. To the air, it's Watson. Nowhere close on that one as he got control trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And they fail to hook up on third down. And the Hokies send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Going right to work up top. That's reeled in. It's Paul. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Mustangs can really attack on this second and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Cooper. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
Timeout, SMU.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch, it's Paul. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Mustangs in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And now in the most bizarre of spots, here comes the field goal kicker. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
The Hokies will move away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get it. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. South Alabama is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over the Groupers. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected.
And how about that one, Kevin? We'll be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech coach is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
On the run, it's Lewis. Makes him talk to the hand.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Hand off from the shotgun. Got the first down and still on his feet. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Deep breath, right, man. You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll pull it on the read. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down to the 48. The Hokies want to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's Watson. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best move. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Snap in the middle, it's Coleman. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Wide receiver going in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a hair too much on him for this big-arm sophomore quarterback. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Mustangs cover the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense threatening 1st and 10 for the 31.
And that's a first down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And he dropped it, just didn't move the thing all the way in. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Here we go. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Working that wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into the season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
Setting up for the extra point and the top.
For the extra point.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Set to advance.
inside his 5. And the returner goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for us.
The Hokies moving quickly to the line. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. And the Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. Looks it in for 40. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Complete to start this drive. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option again. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to run for it. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They'll ride the hot hand. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
The Mustangs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps the play. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And when it's 3rd and this long, a lot of times you sit back and play soft coverage. No, sir. I'm bringing the blitz. You could tell they fooled the offense. The defense gets home with the blitz, gets the big sack.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Right down the middle. Pass is broken up. It's incomplete, but there is a flag on the play.
Pass interference. Offense.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback there.
The Hokies want to pick up the tempo.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. Because the RPO game's been a problem.
They'll go to the counter. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll get it really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And the Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. It's Watson.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Off play action. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. The short hands, it's Cooper.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Run from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go. Oh, he's got it. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, SMU! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be, and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great because coverage is going to be.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the a closer look in the replay booth will overturn the call. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. The Mustangs in the hurry up. Touch pass on the wide. Hard running there. Got enough space.
There's a drive score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Appalachian State is ahead in this one, and we've seen this program pull off some incredible wins over the years. They're not there yet. They're up by 7 over Coastal Carolina. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like, late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
They'll try to run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Hokies come to the line at 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the air. It's high. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. They'll get it down to the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop it right there. Grabbed in the middle. It's Coleman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. The defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Unloads to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line. Looking for room. It's Paul. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Turning it on. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And this is a situation this offense trains for. Having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. Just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop it.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay fit.
And he'll take it in. Pass it. Touchdown, SMU. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions, and just carving this defense up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. They took it 71 yards down the field. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's high. Finds his tight end. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
I know a lot of people don't like to prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Not enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. A strike downfield. There he goes. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hokies.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to go for as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Shakes off the defender. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Mustang! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On for the extra point.
And that extra point is a big one, as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th.
41. Virginia 10. 24.
And here's the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle it down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Hit just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. Got him downfield. At the 40, there he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
It's now 2nd down.
Dropping back. It's high. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Looking down the middle. He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up fourth down. You can tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
Right back to the well.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He sends two wideouts right, two to the left on 2nd and 9. Under fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. And that ball's incomplete on fourth down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. Looking for a man. It's high. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there for the second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The spin, still on his feet. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. Minnesota is on the ropes, and it's like they're looking at their corner and saying, no mas. A type of performance we're just not used to seeing in Minneapolis. They're trailing by 29 to Ohio State. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Yeah, it felt incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's high. Quickly to the tight end. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Hokies are marching down the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Gonna swing it on second down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Hokies! Fit it in the window for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The linebackers blitz. Not only do they have to be able to beat offensive linemen, but they're going to have to beat running backs and tight ends. You've got to have moves in your repertoire, and that linebacker showed that there.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Fellas, we have a tie ball game here in the fourth.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Set to kick it off.
And he's going to bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off play action on first down. Under fire. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Throws to the wideout. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. The Mustangs need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. They'll leave it with him. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is on its way. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it away at the 37. Looking to throw, it's high. Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. On the run, it's Paul. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Second down.
Wants to fire on second down. Time to take a shot. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback on the keeper. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. There he goes. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Guys, this is the kind of finish we hope for. Tie game. Offense with a touchdown. SMU. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And this game has been some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come forward. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there. Finish this thing.
Virginia Tech, 41.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's high. Finds the tight end. And just a short save pass play. They pick up a few. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. And he's just going to spike it. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Trailing by a touchdown, this 4th down opportunity is gargantuan. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab past the marker. He gets out of bounds and, more importantly, picks up the 1st down. Clock stopped as the drive continues.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Adams. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Gain of 25 on the play. 1st down for the offense.
What a show both of these teams put on today. A couple of outstanding